know that feeling when you check your investment account for the third time today and wonder if your money is actually doing anything productive or if it's just sitting there laughing at you? Well, buckle up, because today I'm going to show you exactly what happens in those brutal early months and years before your income starts snowballing, and why 90% of people quit right before the magic begins. If you're tired of watching your account balance move slower than a government website, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if it helps you see the light at the end of the tunnel, because your future self will thank you big time. Here's something that might shock you. 87% of your lifetime investment growth happens in the final stretch of your journey. Think about that for a second. Nearly 9 out of every $10 you'll ever make from investing shows up when you're practically ready to retire. The first decade, that's basically just you paying your dues to the compound interest gods, hoping they'll eventually notice your existence. You know that feeling when you check your investment account for the third time today and wonder if your money is actually doing anything productive or if it's just sitting there laughing at you? Well, buckle up, because today I'm going to show you exactly what happens in those brutal early months and years before your income starts snowballing, and why 90% of people quit right before the magic begins. If you're tired of watching your account balance move slower than a government website, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if it helps you see the light at the end of the tunnel, because your future self will thank you big time. Here's something that might shock you. 87% of your lifetime investment growth happens in the final stretch of your journey. Think about that for a second. Nearly 9 out of every $10 you'll ever make from investing shows up when you're practically ready to retire. The first decade, that's basically just you paying your dues to the compound interest gods, hoping they'll eventually notice your existence. This is why most people give up. They start investing, watch their account crawl along like it's powered by a hamster on a coffee break, and quietly decide this whole wealth building thing is a scam. They're not wrong about the crawling part, but they're dead wrong about quitting. Hey buddy, if it feels like this boring phase will never end, don't panic. Smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because I'll keep reminding you that patience pays off big, turning into millionaire vibes soon enough. Let me introduce you to Marcus. Marcus works at a mid-sized accounting firm, crunching numbers 40 hours a week, pulling in about $50,000 a year before taxes. After taxes, health insurance, and all those delightful deductions, he's got roughly $3,000 hitting his checking account each month. Rent swallows $200. Food, gas, phone bill, and basic survival costs eat another $1,500. Most months, he ends up with maybe $200 or $300 left over. If this sounds painfully familiar, stick with me, because Marcus doesn't win the lottery or become a crypto millionaire overnight. The only thing that changes is how he handles the mind-numbingly boring early phase of building wealth. On a random Tuesday, Marcus stops scrolling social media during lunch and does something productive. He opens a basic investment account, watches about 17 YouTube videos on index funds, reads 3 brain-hurting articles, and makes a decision that looks comically small. Automatic 100 investment on the first of every month. Not to impress anyone, not because some guru said so, just an amount he can afford without panicking about rent. Now what happens next is the part that breaks most people's spirits. Month 1, $100 invested. Market wiggles a bit. Balance hits 103s. Wow, more than couch cushion money. Month 2, around $200 in. Volatility news everywhere. Balance bounces between 195 and 215. He wonders if he should have bought coffee instead. Month 3, roughly 312. One day up $7, next down 12. The feeling? Like watching paint dry while someone flicks the wall occasionally. This is the boredom stage, where most investing dreams die. If you're grinding through this mental gym right now, congrats. Hit subscribe and like, because you're on the right track, and I'll keep motivating you when boredom hits hard. Marcus makes one crucial decision. For the first year, his investment account gets zero emotional energy. It's just another bill like phone or Netflix. Money goes out automatically, no debating if it's working. Sounds simple, but it's revolutionary. Most people monitor early investments like a daily performance. Checking balance, excited on up days, depressed on down. Exhausting, leads to bad decisions. Around month 6, account crosses $500 for the first time. Not life-changing, but for Marcus, it's the first upward-only line on his net worth graph, even if slow as molasses. Month 7, car breakdown, $650 repair bill. Old Marcus would have raided the account. New Marcus? He sees the money as seeds for future self. Does a side gig, sells old stuff, covers it without touching investments. This is the identity shift. He stops seeing himself as a spender and starts as someone who pays future self first. End of year 1, $1,200 deposited, balance around $1,275, up $75 for a whole year of discipline. Coworker might laugh, say buy a gaming console instead. But Marcus is building mental muscles, thinking in decades, controlling impulses, staying calm in market panic. Hey, if your account is still trolling you, chill. Subscribe now, because before this video ends, you'll be in millionaire mindset. Year 2, no dramatic increase, but every raise over time or extra cash bumps monthly by 10-15 ends at 125. This tiny change beats stock picking any day. Month 24, roughly 12,700 deposited, balance 3,050, profit over 300, gap no longer pocket change, money working a part-time job while he sleeps. This is the separation stage. Investments feel like an employee that never calls in sick. Marcus realizes he's not living paycheck to paycheck anymore, even without big salary jump. Difference. Trained to live on less than he makes. This is the real magic. Mindset rewiring. Things get interesting now. Contributions creep up. 140, then 160. Tax refund. Extra into account. Not monk living, still enjoys life, but spending intentional. Will I care about this in 5 years? Year 5, age 32, salary $57,000, monthly $190, total deposits $10,000, balance just under $13,000. Growth, $3,000, no extra work, just time and compounds teaming up. Compound interest, just finishing warm-up. Early dollars do heavier lifting with more time. Year 8 or 9, deposits around $18,000. Balance $25,000 to $26,000. Gap, now a used car size. Annual growth exceeds contributions in good years. This is the handoff stage, from pushing snowball to protecting it. By year 10, strong year, growth 7,000, more than he saved in early full years. Money works for him now, getting better every year. Early years felt pointless, middle promising, later unfairly generous. So what does this mean for you? Wondering if $50 a month does anything besides teach patience? Listen up, subscribe, because your future millionaire self is counting on today's decision. The snowball is coming, but only if you stay in the game.